Hey folks, it's your boy D here, and yes, I went and saw F9, Fast Saga, Fast and Furious 9, whatever you want to call it. And I haven't really watched any reviews per se. I've seen a few, videos where people give comments about it because they got to see it early, and they gave their comments, and I wanted to give you a quick non-spoiler uh, thoughts on the movie. And before I saw F9, I saw a few of the earlier ones just to refresh myself of the series. I saw the first two, then I saw five, in the middle of watching six, and and actually my son and I watched eight last night. And I have to say that F9, for what it is, it's the same movie. If you've seen any of the last two or three, have you seen six, seven, eight, nine, or the most recent one, nine? If you've seen any of the last three, it's pretty much the same thing. Over the top stunts, a total lack of, logic, and absolutely no reliability on a coherent plot, or physics for that matter. But that's what these movies have become, and it's something along the lines where the series has embraced its level of ridiculousness and just amped it up, to the next thing. Some folks say it's way over the top. To me, it's the exact same movie. It just takes it's just a set of silly movies. Um, and I know there was at one point in time when I think I was watching six, I believe, and that's when they took, I think, the cars and jumped from one building to another on the Burj Khalifa, I believe, out in Dubai or whatever. And I kind of told myself, okay, either I'm going to embrace these movies and just enjoy them for what they are, or I'm going to absolutely hate these movies. And like I said, I just watch them for the sheer level of silliness. To the point where I actually consider F9 the funniest movie of 2021, whether that was their intention or not. Um, there was quite a few times watching this movie in a theater, and I will say this is the first time I've been in a movie theater in over a year. It was kind of nice to go back into that realm. There was quite a few times where I literally laughed out loud at some of the stunts and cra- craziness stuff that they're trying to pass off. It just got to the point where I just had to laugh. It was it's just one thing you have to laugh at, and you're either laughing or you're shaking your head. And I was doing the first, and my son was doing the second. And there were quite a few times where I had to groan and shake my head because that's just not how certain things work in this world, like gravity or other things. But all in all, it is what it is. You know, Vin Diesel and everybody are basically superhuman to a degree. They're able to have impeccable timing from jumping from vehicle to vehicle, causing an immeasurable amount of damage to numerous buildings and what have you. Um, my biggest question is just all the collateral damage of them going through the streets of London and what have you, and causing just insurmountable damage to innocent bystanders. I would love to see that calculated because there's no way people are walking away. But this movie, all these movies, just pretty much ignores that to a degree. Um, if you're wondering if this movie sets itself up for F10, most definitely. Uh, the storyline is not over, and it's going to continue. Um, And there's the emphasis of family, and we have no Rock in this one. Um, Unfortunately, I enjoy seeing Mr. Dwayne Johnson, but he's replaced by uh, John Cena, who he does a serviceable part in this movie. And like I said, and we get some callbacks too. We get to see a few guys from previous movies and what have you. They make decent cameos. It was nice to see them. And all in all, if I were to give this a grade or a rating, I'd give it a B minus. Would I go see it again in the theater? Probably not. But if you know I'm in a hotel and I'm flipping, it's late at night and I'm just flipping channels and it happens to be on, I will probably watch it. Or when F10 comes out, I will probably watch F9 again just to remember and set myself up for the level of ridiculousness and silliness that's going to be uh, put in front of me when the new movie comes out. Anyway, that right there is all I'm going to say about F9. I do have a subsequent video where my son and I discuss in quite detail the events of the movie, and we kind of pick it apart to the nth degree for the intentional pun there. But all in all, yeah. If you like the previous movies or if you gained any level of enjoyment out of them, go ahead and see this one. You'll probably enjoy this one as well. Anyway, that's it for me. If you enjoyed this particular review, this very generic review, hit that like button if you want to hear more of me talking about movies, video games, what have you. Feel free to subscribe. Help me out um, as we're slowly approaching 200 subscribers. Thank you so much for taking your time out and listening to me, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.